Do you see this as your way of you getting into Costco?
Yeah, but
And that's why
This
you
is the
wanted to?
best offer Kevin's ever made to somebody.
Mr. Wonderful stands as one of the most distinguished investors in the history of Shark Tank. In this video, we're going to showcase Kevin O'Leary's 5 most successful deals on Shark Tank. Let's jump right in. Number 5. Boost Oxygen. Rob Neuner established Boost Oxygen in 2007, inspired by the high demand for canned oxygen he witnessed in Europe. In the 11th season of Shark Tank, Rob and his associates Mike Riss sought financial backing to broaden their supplementary oxygen business, proposing a deal of $1 million for a 5% equity share.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Rob Neuner. I'm the CEO and founder of Boost Oxygen.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Mike Grice. I'm the Chief Operating Officer.
As a leading brand of canned oxygen in the United States, Boost Oxygen was available on Amazon and CBS. The company had secured a partnership with Major League Lacrosse and was well regarded within the fitness and triathlon space. While not being medical-grade oxygen, it was fit for leisure activities, particularly during workouts and training.
Boost Oxygen is 95% pure aviators breathing oxygen compressed into affordable and portable aluminum canisters. It's an all-natural product for health and wellness, but it's not a medical device. Our mission at Boost Oxygen is to make compressed oxygen as available as bottled water.
By the time of its Shark Tank debut, Boost Oxygen was already well rooted in the market. At the point of their 2019 Shark Tank pitch, Boost Oxygen had amassed $6.4 million in sales and a profit of $1.5 million. These figures certainly impressed the Sharks, but they expressed concerns about the considerable learning curve for prospective consumers to understand the concept of supplemental oxygen.
The great market are brands you have to use on a routine basis.
Right.
My concern is you're trying to educate people on a problem they don't really know they have. And so unfortunately for that reason, I'm out.
Okay. Well, okay.
Eventually, all the Sharks, with the exception of Kevin O'Leary, withdrew from the potential deal. Kevin's initial proposition was a loan of $1 million at a 9% interest, in return for a 7.5% stake in Boost Oxygen. After a bit of bargaining and negotiating, they settled on a $1 million loan at 7.5% interest rate and a 6.25% equity share.
Because we're all reasonable, we meet in the middle.
Okay.
That's how
With
we
the
get
baby.
this deal done. So
Okay.
I'm at 9, you're at 6,
Yeah.
7.5% interest, no problem.
Above
And
10.
6% equity?
6 1/4.
We'll take the deal.
Lovely.
Number 4. Zips. Andrew McMurray, the visionary behind Zips Wine, brought his innovative concept of single-serving wine packaging to the limelight in Shark Tank Season 6, Episode 11.
Hi, Sharks. My name's Andrew McMurray, and I'm here from Scarsdale, New York. Our company is Zips Incorporated. I'm here today seeking a $2.5 million investment for a 10% equity stake in our company.
Zips Wine, a single-serve wine glass, is perfect for those who appreciate a glass of vino with their meals or on their journeys, thanks to its portable, single-serve packaging design.
To open this glass of wine, you're simply going to unzip the outer clean wrap. This recyclable outer wrap acts as a UV protectant to the wine, which in single-serve wine, shelf life is king.
Andrew stressed that the unique packaging and licensing were the defining selling points of Zip Wine. He proposed it as a refreshing alternative to the plastic cups and petite bottles already prevalent in the market.
The single serves that are out in the market today, what you might be most used to that you've seen on airplanes, the little airplane bottles, little plastic cups, we've got a wine glass. It's got weight and it's got strength.
After offering free samples and demonstrating how to open them, the Sharks questioned how Zips stood apart from Copa di Vino. Andrew explained that Zips offered a longer shelf life of 1 year, compared to Copa di Vino's 6 months. For Major League Ballpark partnerships, Andrew revealed that he had already accrued $130,000 in licensing fees, and that a group of investors had infused $8.5 million into the company. Kevin was intrigued by the presentation, but voiced concerns about the steep per glass price of $2.99.
In America, 97% of wine is sold for under $9.95 a bottle. So where this packaging idea has so much merit in terms of its delivery, it fails on its pricing. If I can get 5.5 glasses for $9.99 and I have to pay $3.99 for one, that's the problem.
As a fiery exchange ensued between Kevin and Andrew, Mark Cuban interjected to say he wasn't interested. Robert Herjavec appreciated the innovation, but sought a more straightforward licensing agreement, leading him to back away from the deal as well. Lori Greiner admired the design, but found the product too complex and decided to pass. Kevin continued to discuss the challenges with Costco and mentioned that if he were to collaborate with Zips, the price point would need to be cheaper. After a break, Kevin asked Andrew on potential strategies to reduce the price. Andrew suggested that an increase in volume can lower production cost, prompting Kevin to propose an investment of $2.5 million for a 10% stake in the company. He also offered potential additional value if he managed to secure a spot for Zips in Costco.
I'll give you $2.5 million for 10%, but I want the option to buy another $2.5 million worth of equity at exactly a $25 million valuation in the event of an exit.
After discussing the deal with his partners, they collectively toasted to their new partnership.
So, in speaking to the partners, they were intrigued. It wasn't the angle they thought that you would be coming in
I
at.
deserve to buy stock at a $25 million valuation, Andrew, because I brought Costco to the table. Because we got into Costco, all of a sudden you're way more valuable. Your partners know that. You should do this deal. You have no risk. Just say yes.
This became the biggest deal in Shark Tank history at the time.
Andrew, are you going to take my deal or not? Don't be a fool.
I'm on board. I'm here.
All right.
Number 3, Love Pop. Wambi Rose and John Wise, the creators of Love Pop, were featured on Shark Tank in December 2015.
In today's digital and distracting world, things might be becoming more impersonal. But a Love Pop is unique because it's unexpected. It's tangible. The reaction we've gotten has been so positive and so emotional that we realize we're tapping into something much bigger, the human need to connect.
Love Pop leverages CAD software, creating unique 3D greeting cards suitable for all sorts of events.
We laser cut these cards. We designed them in a computer, literally the same software that I use to design ships.
The duo sought an investment of $300,000 in return for a 10% stake in their business.
Hi, I'm John, and this is my partner Wambi, and we're the creators of Love Pop. And we're here today to offer you 10% of our company for $300,000.
Their engineering backgrounds played a pivotal role as they stumbled upon the craft of paper sculpting during a project at their graduate school in Vietnam. Both Robert Herjavec and Kevin O'Leary made offers of $300,000 for a slightly larger 15% share in the company.
$300,000 for 20%. I don't think it's big enough for me to partner on it, Kevin. I think you want to take it to a different route.
I'll make the same offer, exactly.
A deal was struck with Kevin O'Leary, worth $300,000 for a 15% stake in Love Pop.
Thank you both for your offers. We are really excited to make a deal with Mr. Wonderful. We know that there's a heart inside.
Somewhere.
Notably, the company had already recorded a remarkable $40 million in revenue. Before we continue, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 2, Le Glue. Le Glue, a semi-permanent adhesive designed to bond Legos and similar construction toys, was created by inventor Trip Phillips. Alongside his father, they introduced the product to the Sharks.
Hello, Sharks. I'm Trip Phillips.
I'm Lee Phillips, his dad.
And this is my sister, Allie. We're from Dalton, Georgia, and our company is Le Glue. And we're seeking $80,000 for 15% of our business.
This child-friendly, non-toxic glue piqued the interest of the Sharks following a compelling product demonstration.
To use Le Glue, just apply a little bit to each brick, let it sit, and you're good to go. So the next time this happens, you just pick it right on up and keep on playing.
However, they had further questions they needed answered in order to feel comfortable investing. The lifetime sales of Le Glue in particular intrigued the Sharks, Tripp disclosed that his product had raked in an impressive $120,000 in total sales, with $30,000 of that amount coming from the last 5 months alone.
Tell me about the business.
Last year we sold $52,000.
Wow.
Good for you.
And this year, up until the end of May, we've sold $32,000. And in our whole lifetime, we've sold just over $125,000.
The Sharks were equally pleased to learn about the product's substantial profit margins. Kevin O'Leary then stepped up, making an offer of $80,000 to catapult Le Glue into the market, in exchange for a 20% stake in the company.
I'll give you the $80,000. I'll go make those calls for you, but you're going to have to come with me to pitch it to the CEO. We're going to go 50-50 until I get my 80K back, because it's been a tremendous amount of work. Then it's going to drop down to 20%, and we're going to have a partnership at perpetuity where I'm a 20% shareholder of the company.
Daymond John followed suit, putting forth an offer of $80,000, but for a 25% stake in Le Glue. Lori Grenier and Mark Cuban respectfully stepped away, unable to compete with the offers. After considering his options, Tripp took the deal with Kevin O'Leary.
But why give up 25% of your company if you don't deliver the whale shark? That's what I say.
You sign. Okay.
Mr. O'Leary, we'd like to do business.
All right, Tripp.
Number 1. Snarky Tea. Are you looking for a tea to help you relax before you sleep, revitalize your energy, or simply soothe your nerves? Snarky Tea is the key.
By creating high-quality, whole-leaf tea sachets that are designed to do exactly what they say they'll do. For example, let's say it's 11:45 p.m. Our Get Your Ass in Bed blend will help you shut down, unplug, and get some beauty rest.
The brainchild of Jenny Lynn Williams, this lighthearted product was brought to the Shark Tank, where she asked for an investment of $150,000 in return for a 25% stake in her company.
My name is Jenny Lynn Williams, and I am the owner and creator of Snarky Tea. I am here seeking $150,000 for 25% stake.
Prior to its Shark Tank debut, Snarky Tea's distribution was relatively limited, mainly via the company's website and a select few boutique stores. Despite having $190,000 in sales, the company was still in debt. The primary reason for coming onto the show was to accelerate their marketing. Lori Grenier and Robert Herjavec both dropped out because they thought that Snarky Tea catered to a niche market and was too provocative.
I find that this kind of cute labeling and all of that, I'm afraid it's not sustainable, and gimmicky branding, I just don't see as a long future. So while I think you were clever and smart, I'm out.
Mark Cuban also passed on the opportunity, citing his concern about Amazon dominating the market. However, Kevin O'Leary recognized potential for growth through his consumer network, proposed $150,000 in exchange for a hefty 50% stake.
Here's the deal. I want to be a 50-50 partner. Silence. I'll give you the $150,000 for 50%.
Guest shark Bethany Frankel echoed Kevin's offer.
I'm making the same offer, but you don't have to deal with him. You can deal with me, who happens to be snarky.
50%? You're making the same offer and you're asking 50%? How greedy can you be?
I'm not being greedy.
Jenny Lynn asked for a partnership with both sharks, initially proposing $150,000 for a 42% stake, but her proposal was rejected. After further discussion, a deal was finally struck with both sharks, $150,000 for 50% ownership of Snarky Tea.
I like your wedding business. I will say that.
Yes, you do.
And all your
but we're not
brides are my
reducing the amount.
customers.
I'd do that deal with you, but I want 50% of the business combined, so I get 25%. I gotta have skin in the game. I gotta wake up in the morning and smell the tea.
All right, you guys, you got a deal.
Okay.
Wow.
Congratulations, Jenny.
Sorry, Mark.
Mrs. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful saw potential with these companies and took them to new heights. Have you tried any of these products before? Did you know there were times where he saw right through phonies? Click now to see some of the infamous scammers he called out on Shark Tank.